But the man said, "The arrogant man." One day, a proud and arrogant man was walking through the market. He saw a woman carrying a pot of ghee on her head. He called her and asked proudly, "Old woman, what are you selling?" The woman said, "I am selling ghee." The man said, "Show me how it is." When the woman put down the heavy pot, some ghee spilled on the man's shirt. The man became very angry and shouted, "Can't you see? You spoiled my expensive shirt. Until you pay me, you cannot go anywhere." The poor woman said sadly, "I am a poor woman. I did not do this on purpose. Please have mercy and let me go." But the man said, "No. First, give me money for my shirt." The woman asked, "How much is your shirt?" The man said, 1,000 dirhams. The woman started crying and said, "I don't have so much money. I am very poor." The man replied, "That is not my problem." At that time, a young man was passing by. He stopped and asked the woman what happened. She told him everything. The young man said to the arrogant man, "Okay, I will pay for the shirt." He gave him 1,000 dirhams. When the man was about to leave, the young man said, "Wait, you got money for your shirt. Now give us your shirt." The arrogant man was shocked and said, "My shirt? Why?" The young man said, "Because we paid for it. Now it belongs to us." The man said in fear, "So should I go home without clothes?" The young man answered, "That is not our problem." The man said, "What if I don't give you my shirt?" The young man replied, "Then give us back the money, but double, 2,000 dirhams." The man said, "But you gave me only 1,000. The young man said, "That doesn't matter now." The man said, "This is too much." The young man replied, "Then take off our shirt." The arrogant man said, almost crying, "Do you want to insult me?" The young man said, "And what were you doing to this poor woman?" Finally, the man gave 2,000 dirhams to the young man to save himself from shame. The young man gave that money to the poor woman and said, "This is my gift for you." Lesson: in our society, many people are like this arrogant man. They don't care if others are hurt or insulted, but when the same thing happens to them, they feel it is unfair. If we start caring for others' pain as if it is our own, we can become a great nation. Stay blessed.